Oh,
let's go!
Down to the king there, Dark Side Phil.
What the hell? I thought this was the LolCow podcast. I'm on the wrong show.
Oh, no! He's condemning piling on and condemning harassment and online brigading, right? He still said he'd be okay with it happening to Hassan. So he's not really against it in principle. He just believes there are no bad tactics, only bad targets. So if it's his enemies or people he disagrees with, he's okay with them being harassed or their families being threatened. It's only when it comes to his doorstep that he has a problem with it. And that's just a cowardly fucked mentality. And everybody knows that.
Yeah. So everyone goes up to the locals. I'll be there tomorrow. Go check it out and help support Flaked, our editor. All the money there goes towards him. So if you want to help us that way, see you all tomorrow around 9 p.m. I'll do like a 2-hour stream or something. Anonymous for a sub. Let's go. Big support. It's called Kumite 3 is the new stream title, by the way, over on locals.
So then Quartering makes this announcement, by the way, without actually checking with Yellow Flash. I don't know. Like, did he just invite himself on? I'm not really sure what happened here, but he goes, I will be appearing on tonight's Yellow Flash show. Make sure you tune in. This is finally the time where I get epically owned. As though he hasn't been getting epically owned every single day for the last 3 weeks or more.
Every minute.
In his mind, or at least what he's trying to present to the world, he hasn't taken a single L. He is taking L after L after L after L. And even if Yellow Flash shit his pants on camera in the confrontation with Quartering, it wouldn't erase the fact that Jer is taking massive L's and irreparable damage to his channel and brand. That's just the reality.
Mm-hmm.
He then says, it's time for me to be taken to task by an ultra smart guy. And so why not let it be this show? Just big-brained, epic, super moral, godlike Yellow Flash versus me. I can't wait. I am super nervous, though, because he's likely to destroy me. But while a 1v1 is only fair. Okay. So this would continue. He says, I want to give Yellow Flash huge respect for accepting a 1v1 debate tonight. That coward from Side Scrollers ran, but at least this Giga Chad is going to stand by the dozens of videos he's made spreading totally true facts about me. Huge ups to Yellow Flash. See you in an hour. And he posted Yellow Flash's face docs here, even though Yellow Flash doesn't show his face on camera normally in order to attempt to intimidate this guy. And he would later on in Yellow Flash's chat call him by his first name as well. He loves to do this shit. He called me by my full name as well to try and intimidate me. But these are the sort of tactics that he resorts to because he knows he's losing and he has to play dirty. So, some of his fans try and tard wrangle him and say, don't engage, dude. And Quartering says it's so fun to dunk on retards.
But I thought your wife was being harassed. I thought your friends and family and their families are being harassed. Why would you engage with when there's harassment? Because it's a lie.
He said that his wife was living in fear and couldn't even answer the door because so many people are showing up at the house.
Dude, she's living under the bull. Let's be fucking real. She's being fucking railed right now.
I wouldn't even be surprised if she doesn't even fucking live there anymore, to be honest.
I was saying to you, remember he was like, hey, honey, but you don't hear anything. Clearly, she's being either plowed or she's gone. It's a dead marriage and the Ren Fair thing. That last final speech that if you weren't there on the eighth hour of our show, he says his wife left with the bull at the start of the 2 hours. And then he's like, I'm not happy. I'm happier with people online.
Well, he said that he would rather just live in a 2-bedroom apartment alone.
Yep.
He said that he doesn't care about his wife. He doesn't love his wife. He doesn't care about her. He prefers the company of anonymous strangers on the internet, to paraphrase what he said.
Yeah.
But then he's also talked about how he wants to be with a woman 10 years younger that could give him children and all sorts of nasty stuff, commented on how his wife's vagina stinks, all this horrible shit. Just completely humiliated his wife he's the one actually harassing and humiliating his wife. And then he tries to use her as a human shield. It's very pathetic stuff. Very pathetic.
Buddy, that's actually crazy, dude. All right, here we go.
So Flash put out this video. The quartering has lost it. Desperate to silence coffee brand coffee allegations and more flagging. And this is the video that caused Jeremy to spiral, because it went over all of the stuff that we've been going over, that Luther Morgan brought to the light about how Jeremy has not been following FDA regulations when it comes to packaging his coffee. And this could lead to a serious financial setback for Jeremy. But he says, I'm super excited for tonight's live stream. Hopefully you don't epically own me. Like, it's not even about like who's owning who or what. Like, it's a very childish mentality that Jeremy is having, you know? Like, what it's actually about is just having like accountability in the space. Like, that's all that it is. Like, but he has to make it into this childish nonsense.
Here we go. Some more meltdown.
So here we have...
You really think you're coming out of the other side.
And then Jeremy says, I know I am, winky face. This whole smiley face, winky face stuff from a 45-year-old man is so cringe and so lame. And by the way, he doesn't do this regularly. He only does this when he's seething and crashing out and crying. He then says, the biggest mistake content creators make is thinking the opinions of people who don't even watch their content is the most important thing. This is why most of these tards use like 7 different X accounts to try and gaslight people into thinking there is a consensus. Jeremy, these people are not all bots. I'm sorry to say. Your audience is bots, and that's why you project that everybody else are bots or people with sock puppet accounts. But it's actually dozens of content creators that have all come out and spoke against you. Content creators ranging from 1 subscriber to 4 million subscribers have all come out and been universally against you. There's only one YouTuber that's on his side, and that's Nick Rekieta. Like, there is a clear consensus, and it's against you.
So as Flash was ending his stream, look at what Jer posted in his chat. As he was ending.
Come on now. Just stop it.
As he was ending the stream.
I am firmly of the belief that Yellow Flash should never fucking let this guy on. I don't think he ever will come on anyway. But when you play nonsense games like this to try and pretend like you're winning, oh, come on. Oh, no, I won't. Oh, now I'll come on. Oh, no, now I won't. Like, just stop wasting everybody's time. Just fuck off. You never intended on coming on anyway. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, so Yellow Flash, in response to quartering face doxing him, then posted a picture of him where he had lost a bunch of weight to own Jer, you know. And then Jer says, nice job, looking much healthier. Please send the link for the stream. The link for the stream had been sent multiple times, but he just kept pretending like it hadn't been sent.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. We got...
Flash tries to explain. So first here, John Quartering comes in and goes, Flash, did you have this prearranged? Or is this you demanding space and attention, that being Quartering, demanding space and attention without giving Flash time to prepare? If it's the latter, Flash isn't a 10-year-old girl at a Renaissance fair. You're not just going to be able to barge your way into the conversation. And Yellow Flash clarifies on this. Says, tonight's live stream was to read super chats from the stream on Saturday that was struck down. Now the Quartering sprung up wanting on. Like I'll say an hour before it happened.
By the way, Ash, isn't that every time that he wants on? Is 1 hour before, you know? Yeah.
So he said, I would rather have Quartering come on Saturday night for a real stream. I need to get all of the tweets you deleted so you can't say they're fake, because Yellow Flash isn't stupid. And he knows right well that Jeremy is going to play stupid and say that he never said all of the things that he said. So Yellow Flash has to have a receipt for every single thing Jeremy said, because at every single step of the conversation, Jeremy will sandbag and say that things that we all knew happened never happened. Okay. Which is the disgusting way that he views discourse. It's bad. So Quartering then uses this as an excuse to try and come in and say that Yellow Flash is ducking him because Yellow Flash would actually like to have his receipts lined up and be prepared for this conversation. So he says, I'm ready. Come on, man. You've been totally destroying me for weeks. This should be an easy slam dunk. Plus, think of all the super chats you'll get. It's free money. Okay. It's not. Like, quartering is not a draw. He's not a pull. Just because he shows up on your stream doesn't mean that money is going to fall from the sky. We know this because on his own streams, there are no money. There is no money and there are no viewers, you know. But, you know, that quartering just feels like he's a big man and he's got him now.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow Flash is running away from him, right?
Buddy, fuck off. Here we go.
Then he goes, yet another channel who made endless videos epically owning me has backed out of a 1v1 conversation. No, nobody backed out of it. You invite yourself to these things, demand to come on with no notice, and then pretend like people are running away from you. He goes, it's almost like they know they are lying. If everybody is lying, prove it, Jer. You have a platform with 2 million subscribers. Make a video addressing everything and debunking it. But you won't do that because you want to silo this stuff off so that you can contain it and damage control. Very SJW style tactics, right? So then he says, I offered 2 of these moral heroes. I love how having morals is considered a bad thing by people like quartering. Like, that's a slur to have morality, you know?
Well, for him, it is a slur.
And they both ran. I'm done. Haha. He would not, in fact, be done. He has said that many, many times in the past, and he just keeps going and going and going. So Flash then goes, oh no, you sprang this on me last minute, probably because of some fireball you drank. However, Bering has given me all the receipts. He has everything ready and can jump on. Let's do it. So Flash calls his bluff, goes, you know what? I'm ready. Why don't you come on? I'm ready. Come on then, Jer. After all this shit talking, then Jer doesn't say a fucking word and starts talking about how he's going to live stream opening Magic the Gathering cards. Starts trying to pivot away.
Is that a clear reseal?
It probably is.
Ash, listen. When you buy boxes, they're not supposed to be loose like this. Guys, okay, look, chat. All right, hang on. Looks legit. No, it looks like a reseal to me. Because boxes aren't supposed to be that loose, in my opinion.
Then he starts talking about his trail cam. Are there any better trail cameras than Reveal? The reviews are always really high, but I find the cameras to be substandard at best. I have about a dozen of them, and switching apps would be a pain, but they just aren't that great. Well, what happened to the whole conversation with Yellow Flash and the debates? And now we're talking about trail cams. Well, I want to point out, he supposedly has a dozen trail cams around his property, but not one Ring doorbell to capture the red F-150. That was supposedly on his property, or all of the people who came to his door to try and kill him and his wife or whatever.
Buddy,
it's funny that
nothing happened, bro. My God. Oh,
so,
here we go.
Here comes Tree of Logic. They said they sent you a link, Jeremy. They're waiting on you. Why are you here tweeting and not joining the stream? Quartering says, I said 1v1. Coward Yellow Flash brought on at least 2 people to back him up.
Well, get fucked.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck? You want to come on his platform. Yeah. You want to come into his house. He sets the rules.
Before, yeah, exactly. Before the show
and also,
starts.
Earlier on, Bering had said he wanted to talk to Quartering on the stream, and Quartering refused. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. No.
So is Quartering going to go talk to Bering now? Is he going to go talk to Bering on his stream? The reality is he'll never talk to Bering because he knows he'll be blown out and destroyed.
Yeah.
So he goes, I totally get he might have had tonight's stream planned. So whenever he's ready for a 1v1 I'm not going to go debate 5 against 1. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? If you're so kingly and so righteous, Why wouldn't you go debate 5 against 1?
Or
why not
have Yellow Flash on your stream?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Quartering could fire it up on his main Quartering channel, not the Quartering cast with no viewers or subscribers, not on the Rumble where it's all fake and botted. How about you create a live stream on your main channel, the actual Quartering channel, and bring Yellow Flash on, or bring Bearing on, or bring whoever on. You can set the rules however you like.
Yeah.
But you will never do that. I wonder why.
Yeah, you can't go
By the
on
way,
someone else's stream.
somebody are bringing this up too. He happily sat there for the pylon of Mundane Matt as one of the 5 or 6 or 7 people that were all there piling on to Jarbo. But suddenly, when it's his turn in the cuck chair, when it's his turn in the fucking hot seat of being a flagger, suddenly that's not okay.
The CoffeeZilla has to look into him, no? Imagine CoffeeZilla.
So, the Stolfo says they're saying you ran. They're on call laughing at you for starting all of this and ignoring the link. Quartering says the fact that he needs at least 2 people to back him up.
You're not the boss. You're not the boss, Jer. You don't own the internet.
This is the thing, is he thinks that he can set all of the terms and all of the conditions of everything, and it's going to happen when he says, how he says. No, the detractors, Jer, have all the leverage. We hold all the cards. We have all the power. We're all perfectly content to just sit here sniping you, felting you, day after day after day, making mad money, bringing in huge viewership.
Let's get some subs!
You know what I mean? We're all happy doing that. It's you, because you're losing, that's so desperate for a confrontation, for a Hail Mary to try and turn things around in the court of public opinion. That's the reality. So it's you that has to compromise with us. We have something you want, right? So you have to give us something we want. You have to actually comply with our terms. And what we've said here at Kino Casino, submit your documents financially to a financial auditor, a neutral party that will be able to confirm everything, and we can get to the core of the matter of this dispute, which is whether you're rich or you're poor. Either you're poor pretending to be rich or rich pretending to be poor, but you can't be both. You have to figure it out. And we all want to know the truth. So let's just make it happen.
Bro,
he already agreed to it.
I'm not having him on, and then he's going to smugly chuckle, laugh, lie, not show us anything. I need the proof, or else it's not going to be fucking worth it. And there's gay ops afoot too. He's going to fucking put the N-word playing or some gay porn. Hey, Eddie, look what they did. Look what they did.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a fishing expedition for a lawsuit. Or lawfare,
or to make us say something that
he wants to do. Like, you know, he'll be angling for a particular admission or a particular phrase that he can take to his lawyer. Like, at this point, Jeremy, like, the fact that we're even considering giving you a platform at all at this point is kind of ludicrous, when you have stated that your intentions are to destroy the very platform that we're standing on.
Yeah.
But then you feel like you're entitled to our platform or other people's platforms. Get fucked. I'm not giving you an inch. I'm not giving you anything.
No. And then,
by the way, we got TSP Cries it for 10 subs.
Let's go. Big support. Thank you so much, TSP Cries it. Thank you so fucking much.
So Grim Morpho says, so you last minute invited yourself to his stream, giving him no time to prepare anything. You set up rules without hashing them out with him. You expected him to just accept this and put his original plans on hold. And now you're ducking him. Are you drunk again? And Quartering says, that's what I'm saying. It's fine. So he's just agreed that all of that is what actually happened. So he is in fact drunk again.
Oh, yeah. Blackout alert. Blackout alert. He's blackout.
And he says we can reschedule whenever he's ready. No, Jeremy, you will never make the time. You will never join the live stream. You are a coward. You are a bitch.
No, and by the way, look, okay, he's trying to like, whenever he's ready for a 1v1. If you're so innocent take on the fucking bearing and Flash.
Well,
You know?
that's what he's saying, is that the truth is so obviously on his side and the facts are so obviously against everybody else that it will just be obvious that he's in the right and everybody will be embarrassed regardless of rhetorical skill or anything. That's what he's been saying.
Yeah.
So why not just debate 5 people at once and hand all of the detractors an L at once and walk out the undisputed king? Like, it's because you're going to lose. That's why you're not going to do it. And you never were going to do any of this stuff. It's all just a smokescreen for gay ops.
He's going to be fucking like laughing over Flash and going, yeah, like doing what he did with Rex Jones. Like, it's going to be a fucking clown show. That's what it's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's
He never
Savvy.
engages in good faith. So I hear a coffee brand is violating the law. I happen to be a big health enthusiast. My passive interest in the dumpster fire has turned to full attention. And then Jared's, OMG, it's over for me. A bunch of terminally online retards don't understand the difference between coffee beans and normal FDA regulations. Coffee is exempt from the disclosures they are pretending I need to make. Again, Luther Morgan has addressed this argument. And if Jeremy was actually engaging in good faith, he would know that Luther already debunked this, that because Jeremy flavors his coffee, he's not exempt from these regulations. And he does actually have to put the nutritional information on the coffee. And he does actually have to put where the coffee comes from, where the factory is, where the source of it is. Okay. Yeah.
Not good.
Continuing.
Not good.
It just kept going and
He
going.
ran.
And going.
That's 2-0. Now against totally morally pure. How's that a 2-0? You ran. Jer ran.
No, he's always ran. So if you again, let's just go over the situation with us again.
Oh my God.
We said to Jeremy we would have him on, but we needed him to provide his documentation to a financial auditor so that we actually knew what was going on with his finances, because otherwise there's no actual argument to be had.
Yeah, it's a clown
because
show.
We can't know one way or the other what's actually going on. We need somebody who's a professional to assess the situation. Now, Jeremy could have said from the beginning, fuck that. I'm not going to submit to those conditions. This is bullshit, and you guys are ducking and hiding behind that. But he didn't say that. He agreed to it publicly. He agreed to it privately. Only once he realized what it would mean to provide this information and that he was trapped between a rock and a hard place of either admitting that he's actually broke as fuck and isn't the wealthy man that he thinks he is, or he actually is super wealthy and therefore had no excuse to be begging for money like he did. Only then did he back out and then try and rely on intimidation and deplatforming to get rid of us. Like that's what actually happened. So why am I going to accept a worse deal now when I have even more leverage now to get what I want? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So he says these people never wanted to engage because they know their lives will fall apart. Just another total victory. I mean, this is just total cope from Jer. No point to engage with anyone else. Come on, Jeremy. He's so retarded, bro. Okay, next slide.
Can't wait for his Copecast.
Oh, man. So then he says, anytime Kino Casino want him on, he's ready. So this guy already took away our YouTube channel through deplatforming. Yeah. Now we're supposed to give him a platform on our show. So he can play gay porn or spam slurs.
Or lie and laugh at us. And
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Jer.
Like, just get fucked, bro. You know, you agreed to show your financial reports, and now you've backed away from showing your financial reports because you know you will get embarrassed if the receipts are provided to show people the truth. So that's what's been going on tonight. I don't know if that's a complete exhaustive report.
There's more,
on what's
but
it just keeps going. He just keeps spiraling and melting down. But we'll go over everything else that happened on Friday.
Yeah.